Hello students, welcome to our Asian International School online class. This is your second class on coordinate geometry, and today we are going to do sums based on the formulas that we derived in the previous class. So at the beginning we start with a very simple sum. This is the sum that find the coordinates of the point which divides the join of -1, 7 and 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. So we have to find out the coordinate of that point which is dividing the line joined by these 2 points in a ratio 2:3. So it's a straightforward sum of section formula. The section formula I have written over here, you can see. Let's do the sum. So we have to find x and y. Here the ratio 2:3, that is m1 is to m2 given, coordinate of x1 y1 given, x2 y2 given. So we just have to put all these values into this equation in this equation or in this formula. We have to put all the values of this x1 y1, x2 y2 and m1 m2. So if we do that, that means if we put all the values, then for the x coordinate, this is the x coordinate, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 m1 plus m2. For this one, if we put all the values, it is the calculation giving me 1, that means x is 1. And similarly, if we take this coordinate, that is the y coordinate, then we put all the values for m1 as 2, y2 as -3, m2 as 3 and y1 as 7 from this expression, from this equation, then we get y equals to 3. So simply we are getting the coordinate of that point which is dividing this line joined by these 2 points into 2:3 ratio, and that coordinate is 1 and 3, that means 1, 3. This is the answer. You can see the required points coordinate is 1, 3. It's a very straightforward simple sum. Let's try one more. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1, -2, -3. Okay, in this sum the ratio is directly not given. It's only called trisection, but we know that trisection means equal 3 parts. Just like bisection means equal 2 parts, trisection means equal 3 parts. So if a line is trisected, then there must be 2 points involved. So let's take the points as P and Q. So P and Q are the points which is dividing the AB line into equal 3 parts. Okay, so AP equals to PQ equals to QB. That means all the parts are equally length. So that's why AP equals to PQ equals to QB. Now PQ coordinates not given, we have to find out that. Now how to find out? You might think that there is no ratio given, how will you find out? But we can still find out. See, if P and Q are dividing into 3 equal parts, then it must be such that A to P must be 1/3 of AB, P to Q also must be 1/3 of AB, and Q to B also must be 1/3 of AB. Okay, that means whole A to P is to P to B must be 1:2. That means if you consider only the point P, then point P is the point dividing AB into ratio 1:2. How it is got, I will repeat once again. My AP equals to PQ plus equals to QB. It is written here. That means AP is to AB must be 1:3, or AP is to PB must be 1:2. Similarly, Q is such a point dividing AB into AQ and QB. Now AQ is to QB must be 2:1. Okay, so that means the ratio is indirectly told. The ratio value was indirectly told. Now if P is dividing AB into a ratio of 1:2, then we can apply the section formula for coordinate of P, m1x2 plus m2x1 plus by m1 plus m2 and m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2. If we apply this, that means for point P dividing AB line into 1:2 ratio, we apply all these formula, this formula, and we put the value into this, that is ratio is 1:2, so m1 plus m2 is 1 plus 2, m1 is 1, x2 must be minus 2 because we have taken B as the second point and A is as the first point, plus m2 means 2 into x1 must be 4, x coordinate of A, so 2 into 4 by 1 plus 2. If you do this calculation, 2 will come. Similarly, for y coordinate of P, m1 y2 means m1 is 1, y2 is minus 3 here, plus m2 y1, m2 is 2, y1 is minus 1 here. If you do this calculation, it's coming minus 5 by 3. That means coordinates of P is 2 comma minus 5 by 3. Now similarly for Q, x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Here m1 is 2, m2 is 1, and for Q once again x1 is 4, x2 is minus 2, y1 is minus 1 and y2 is minus 3. If you put all this into these two expressions, x you will get 0, y you will get minus 7 by 3. That means coordinates of the Q is 0 comma minus 7 by 3. So this sum is like there was no given ratio, but we directly not given, but we can understand here the trisection means it is 1:2 or 2:1 ratio given. One more sum. Number 3, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3 comma 10 and 6 comma minus 8 is divided by minus 1 comma 6. That means here the coordinates of the point given, but ratio m1:m2 not given. So in this, once again what we will do, straightforward sum, we will put all the values in our section formula and we will find out, we will solve it and we will get the value of m1 and m2. The calculation is done over here, you can see. Just one small thing I will tell you about this calculation. The minus 1 comma minus 6 equals to this whole thing. Now if you put all the values of x1 y1, x2 y2 and xy over here, this is xy, this is x2, this is x1, this is y2, this is y1. If you do this, then the equation look like this: minus 1 comma 6 equals to 6 m1 plus or minus 3 m by 2 m2 by m1 plus m2 comma minus 8 m1 plus 10 m2 by m1 plus m2. Now here after this what you have to do, you have to take the x coordinate of here and make it equal with the x coordinate of right side, and you have to take the y coordinate of the left side and you make it equal with the y coordinate at the right side. That means separately you are comparing, you are comparing the x with x, y with y. If you do that, then separately m1 and m2 you will get. Directly it will not come, there will be one equation coming, you have to solve the equation. The equation there will be two equations coming, two equations with m1 and m2 as unknown. If you solve it, you will get the m1 and m2 value. The solution is up to you, how easily you can do, that is totally up to you. This is done in its own process, you can do it in your own process. And finally m1 by m2 one ratio will come, which is 2 by 7. m1 by m2 is 2 by 7 or m1:m2 is 2:7. So the point which had the coordinate minus 1 comma 6 divided the line joined by these 2 points by a ratio 2:7. One more sum like this: find the ratio in which the line segment joining A B is divided by x axis. also find out the coordinates of the point of division. That means now in this case the division is not done by a point, but the division is done by x axis. Now we know that if it is divided by x axis, there must be a point on x axis which is doing this division. Now the point must have a coordinate x comma y, but since it's x axis, so the y coordinate will be 0, because any point you take on x axis, its y coordinate is 0, y projection along y direction is 0. So we can take the point x comma y, and later on we can take y as 0. So my point becomes x comma 0. Also it is divided into particular ratio, that is also not told. Now remember, if any ratio is not told and you have to assume the ratio, take the ratio as k:1. Any ratio in mathematics can be expressed as k:1, some unknown is to 1. So if you take the ratio as k:1 and take the point as x comma 0, then once again the section formula will be applied, and if you take x comma 0 as point, that means x will be m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Here m1 is k and m2 is 1, and x2 x1 given here, y2 y1 also given here, and y equals to 0 into m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2, this you know. So if we put all the values just like previous sums, then you will get something like this. Now here for this one, where 0 equals to something coming, here we can find out the k value first. So k first found from the y calculation, from the y coordinate calculation, k is 1 found. That k is put in x coordinate calculation. This k equals to 1 is put over here. From there you get the value of x. X is coming minus 3/2. The calculation is done over here, you can understand. So the coordinate of the point is minus 3/2 comma 0, or you can take it as x comma 0, which is minus 3/2 comma 0, and the ratio which is k:1 is coming as k, since k is 1, so the ratio was 1:1. That means the line joined by a and b cut by x axis was cut at a point minus 3/2 comma 0, and the ratio in which it was cut was 1:1, means it's a bisection. One more sum. In this, if point a and b are minus 2 comma minus 2, 2 comma 4 respectively, find the coordinates p such that ap equals to 3/7 ab. That means the ratio given AP by AB means AP by PB, AP by AB is 3:7. That means from this point to this point length is 3 unit and the whole is 7 unit. Since AP, see, it is AP equals to 3/7 AB given, that means AP by AB is 3/7. That means if AP is 3 unit, then AB must be 7 unit. That means from here to here it is 3 unit length, from here to here the rest of the length, which must be 7 minus 3, which is 4. Since total AB is 7 and this much is 3, so rest of it is 4 only. That means P is creating a ratio of division 3:4. So from this AP equals to 3/7 AB, we got the ratio. The ratio was not directly given, but we can understand from here AP by AB is 3/7 means the ratio of division by point P was 3:4. That calculation is done over here, that AP is to PB is 3:4. Now once you have the ratio, this x1 and x1 y1 x2 y2 given, ratio you just found, we will put all the values in our section formula expression and we get x and y, that is the unknown coordinates. This was also a simple sum. One more sum we will look into. Find the value of k for which the points are collinear. Okay, this is a different kind of sum. This is a different formula based sum. There are 3 points given, 7 minus 2 5 1 3 comma k. All these points we have to prove that, or we have to find out the value of k for which all these points will be collinear. Now here in this case we have to apply the area of a triangle formula. Area of a triangle formula we have to apply. Now what is the area formula we derived? We also derived in the previous day, we derived the area formula also. I'll show you the area formula. This is the area formula. The area of the triangle is half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus y3 into x3 into y1 minus y2. This is the formula that we are going to use. So okay, now here all the 3 points given. So what we will do, we will take all x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 and we will put it in this expression. Now there will be one k put here, you can see there is a k, this is a k, but it is asking that all these points are collinear. Now think, if the 3 points are collinear, then if we join the 3 points and we try to get a triangle from those 3 points, the area of that triangle must be 0. In our coordinate system, in our Cartesian coordinate system, if we take any 3 points, we join them, we are supposed to get a triangle unless the 3 points are lying on same line. And if the 3 points are lying on same line, we will not be able to draw a triangle, which means the area of that triangle will be 0. So we will apply that formula. So we will take all these 3 values of x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 and we will put it into this expression and make a 0. That is exactly done in this line. You can see they have made here a0 we have made here, and we have put all the x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 over here and done this calculation. We have got a relation of k. So 2k equals to 8 or k equals to 4 we have got. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now for your practice of similar kind of sums, which will be very important, unless you practice with different kind of sums, you will never be strong in this chapter. So please practice. I put some homework here. You do practice all these sums and come up with your result and feedback. Thank you.